brief video on the 2511 that I've been fooling with this weekend. It's all over, it's scattered all over the table, but I think I got port work done. I relieved this area in the cylinder skirt, and I didn't go no deeper. I don't really think that there's much of a need to, because if you put a straight edge over the top of it, you can see the size of the hole. It's roughly the same area as the area of the lower transfers, so I don't see much more need in opening it up more than that. I got this intake timing set. I cut it into the piston skirt, relieve the piston skirts a little bit, to be in line with what I relieved out of the cylinder skirt. I trimmed up the little that little plug piece. I think roughly those transfers have about the same area getting fed now. If you pull this piece out, and this one has a lot more area than that one, I don't know if that's any good for it or not, but I'm shooting for symmetry here, so that's what I got. I'm shooting for symmetry, and you can see that it's definitely lopsided as far as where they feed. Polished the top of the piston. I don't know if that does anything, but it made me feel good. It made me feel good that I did it. Just an unnecessary step. Let me pause y'all, try and get you a shot of the transfers, uppers. Let's try and do something right here. I got them pretty flat. You can see all the ugliness on the camera. Camera's pretty unforgiving, but to just looking at it with your eye, it looks fairly clean. I don't know, one of these days I'll have some transfers that I'm happy with. Exhaust is widened a little bit. Transfers on the other side. On that one, you can see that back wall, not the leading edge, but the trailing edge. I blew through it a little bit. Just a hair. I don't think it's going to hurt it because it's still directed pretty well. That one's alright. But yep, that's where I'm at. I used Pat's recipe for this one. So the exhaust opens at 112. I'm at 72 or 73 on the intake, and like 127 on the transfers. So I might get a video of it running here in a little bit. Alright, it's all back together now. It come to me with an 18-inch bar on it. I don't have a whole lot of test wood. I got some of these timbers here. They're like old bridge timbers or something. I think they're pine, but they're 4x6, something like that. So it'd be like a 6x6 block. it could still probably use a little bit of tuning, but you got the idea. The chain ain't, nothing to brag about. It's a safety chain, and I sharpened it with the same tool I used to port the saws because I didn't have a file that size. I'll throw a link in there to try and find Pat's video on your Cajun, however YouTube wants to name them. I'll try and find his video on how to do that one.